What's up, everybody? It's Goose. Today I'm going to show you all my daily routine, what I have to do to take care of all my animals. I have 5 herds of goats I'm managing right now. First thing I do every day, I come down here on Mary's property every morning, take care of my nanny goats and my few kids down here. First thing I do is open this up and disconnect it. I got a bottle. Yesterday I sold Luann's bottle kids. I sold her kids. She was taking care of them, but I was helping with the bottle. Now I still have Nancy's triplets, and then that fainting goat has a kid over there. Hey, be nice. So Nancy's doing good. She's produced some milk, but she has 3 of them, so I'm still supplementing with the bottle. So I give these 3 the bottle twice a day, every day, morning and afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them, and then I need to. Kids playing with the fence. They've torn to this bale of hay pretty good. I'm gonna unroll that and spread it out and put some more hay in their shelter for bedding. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. All right, let's talk real quick why I unroll hay. The main reason, number one reason, I mean, there's a lot of good reasons, but I just feed them the bale, and when they eat it down, it becomes unstable. I make sure to unroll it before it falls over, because it can fall over and kill your goat. I had it happen once, unfortunately. So I keep a real close eye on that. So yeah, I unroll it so they can't knock it over and hurt themselves. Second reason is, well, second and third, I guess, I'm spreading fertility and seeds. So I'm unrolling this hay, the goats come behind it, you know, step on it, drop manure on it, bed down on it, and it's really going to help build the soil. It's going to feed the earthworms and the microbes. So yeah, doing this is building soil, and then all the grass seeds is being spread out, so I'll have a better stand of grass next year. Another benefit is it gives the goats access to the best quality hay here. So what they're going to do when it's a big bale and it's just sitting there, they can only eat what's on the outside. As I roll it out, they go through here and they find the very best grass in here, and that's what they eat. So they're going to eat the best forage they can find in here, the top quality grass, and then all the junk they'll just leave it behind and use it as bedding and drop manure on it, and that will help build our soil next year. So they just unroll like a roll of paper towels. You just roll it out and it leaves you a nice line. So that's why I spread hay out like this. All right, I got my hay all spread out. Right here is where the bale was. I just put a nice thick layer all around here. Kind of got like some low spots. I tried to fill in the low spots a little bit. That's one right there. Then I unrolled the bale over here. All the goats over here eating. Everybody gets to select the best forage that's in this bale now that it's rolled out. And I'm just going to leave. They just started eating hay today. Gotta be careful with them big goats. I'm just gonna leave this bale right here and let them tear into it. Actually, I just seen them, kind of push it over. I think I'll put it right inside this house so they can't knock it over, because I'm not worried about the big goats, but I'm worried about these little kids getting hurt. So I'll just put it right here, and I'll let them tear into it, and once I got it tore apart, I'll just spread it into the shelters. Now I need to fill the water. That's my last thing to do here. I'm gonna go take care of my goats at work, and I'll be back here this afternoon to feed the babies and feed the big goats and put everybody up. All right, I'm here on my boss's property now. This pen has my last 3 doelings that I have for sale. I just got them separated here because I'm getting ready for breeding and everything, so it was just easy to put them in here. I'll keep them here until they get sold. They're listed. I'm just waiting for somebody to come buy them. So every group I count them. There's only 3 in here, so it's easy to count them. I checked their water, which I don't know if you can see it. A bucket's full. Their water's good. And then I got a little dog kennel on the fence line. This is their hay feeder. Make sure they got hay. That's all I got to do. I'm not feeding them grain. I give them grain here and there as a treat, but yeah, all I got to do with this group is check water and hay and make sure I got 3 goats. I'm going to move on to the next group. All right, so I was just over here at the barn. This is the doeling pen. Over here, this is my boss's pen. It's a few acre electric pen in the woods. There's Butterball. I'm headed up there now to check on the goats, and then I also have a group of goats on the other side of the driveway, so I'm headed up there now. Now I'm up here with my boss's goats, which 2 of them are mine. Ashes is my goat, obviously. Everybody knows Ashes. And then one of these fainting bucks is mine. I checked their water on the way up here. Their water's good. We store all the goat feed and chicken feed and dog food in this shed right here. So I'm going here and grab some goat feed to feed the goats. Here are my feed containers. Here's my bowl for the goats. Come on, goat. That's all I do with this group. I just check their water, I get a head count, and give them some grain and give Butter a little bit of attention. He's a good dog. This is actually the first Great Pyrenees I ever raised. It's my dog, my boss's dog, but he's the first one I raised. So I'm gonna go check on the other goats now. So this is my group of smaller bucklings. I have the bigger bucklings at my house. So the big bucklings, they will be going to the sale barn on the first trip. This group, I'm just going to keep them as long as I can, depending on weather and how fast they eat that bale of hay. But they will be the second group to go to the sale barn. And that's Molly. That is one of Lady Bird's puppies. She's been out here. She's been doing great. I'm about to feed her. Let me go ahead and step in here. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing, girl? That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Here's my original goat-proof dog feeder. You can see I don't have an automatic feeder in here. I have 3 and they're all in use, so I might have 4. Anyway, they're all in use. So I've just been coming out here and I just dump her food right there every day. What are you doing, girl? She's a good dog. She really reminds me of Lady Bird. Yes, you do. You're a good girl. Good dog. So this group's really easy to take care of. They're kind of like the group of doelings over there. I don't give them any grain. They have a full bale of hay over there in the background. And their water's over there. That one's over there drinking water right now. Which I talked about this in another video. I put their water trough under the hot wire because Molly likes to play in it, so that keeps her out of there. But I just come over here, check the water, feed Molly, give her a little attention, count the goats. I got 6 out here, and that's it. That's all I got to do over here. Oh, I am going to test the fence real quick. I'll show y'all. All right, so here's my energizer, solar energizer. And I don't test the fences every day. I just make sure to test them all every few days, not necessarily the same day, but I just make sure to check them all a few times a week. I'm getting 6,000 volts, which is good. All right, I'm gonna go take care of the billy goats. All right, so when I started this video, I said I was going to show y'all what I do to take care of all of my animals. But really, I'm just mainly going to show y'all what I do with the goats, because I'm trying not to make this video too long. I check on my chickens every day or so, make sure they got food and water and get their eggs. Every day I make sure the dogs got water and I make sure their feeders are full. I just filled their feeder up. This is a little part of the barn. These two can go through that hole in the back and the goats can't get in here, so that's their feeder set up. I'm gonna step back here and feed these billy goats. All right, I'm back on with my billy goats. And like every other herd, I get a head count, which there's only 6 goats in here, so it's easy. Give Macho Man his little treat. And I just dump the feed over here, which I kind of run them off because they want to get in my way. And then I dump it real quick. If I don't, they'll be right on me, knocking the grain over. And then they sit here and fight for their grain. That's all I do back here, which this pen has my pond back there. Those are my ducks right there. So that's where they get their water. I don't have to worry about watering any of these goats or these 2 dogs right here. So that's all I do here. Like every other dog, I gotta give them a little attention. They do a good job. So now the only thing I got left to do is go feed the goats on Mary's property, bottle feed the babies, and lock them up for the night. So I'm gonna go do that in about an hour. All right, I just got back to Mary's property. It's 4 o'clock. I'm about to put all the goats up and feed them and bottle feed these kids. They're so used to the routine, I mean, I don't even have to call them. I come out here, and when I go in this pen, they all follow me because they know they're going to get grains. So these kids sure are getting around good. I'm going to bottle feed these kids real quick, and then I'm going to give these girls some grain and lock them up. I meant to bring my tripod, but I forgot it, so we're just going to do it like this. They're getting more grain than usual right now. This is actually as much grain as I've ever fed them. They're getting ready for breeding, so I'm trying to nutritionally flush them and get them nice and fat and doing good, so hopefully they have more twins and triplets. They're getting probably a little over 15 pounds a day. I haven't weighed how much this big scoop is. I know the smaller scoop's right under 5 pounds. So go ahead and feed them. Kind of need 2 hands for this. They're gonna, I hope I don't drop this. Hey. Come on, go. Oh, they will run me over for some grain. Oh yeah, I did put this hay in that house because I didn't want it to squish no baby goats. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. I don't have to do this call because they're obviously already here. I just do the call every time I feed them. So they will come to me when I do the call. So. These little kids, they get real friendly. You start giving them the bottle. These 3 love me. That boy, he's wild. What you doing? See. All right. So, while everybody's eating, I come over here and I close the fence up. Like every other pen, I did a head count. Everybody's in here. I'm gonna go close this while they're eating. All right, so everybody's fed and taken care of now. So the last thing I do is come back to my solar energizer and hook it back up. I like to watch it flash a few times, make sure it's working right. Sometimes it doesn't get a good connection and it flashes red and it's not shocking. I also like to check my my battery power. I'm at 80%, so I'm good. So that's shocking. But close it up and lock it. There's all the goats back there. Everybody's fed, doing good. So that's all for my daily routine. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.